Skial servers, a realm of mystery and intrigue. In a world that's plummeting into the depths of despair, Skial servers offer a haven from the swarm of bots that engulf TF2 like a plague of locusts. These servers are home to countless unique species of TF2 players, and no other place showcases the TF2 community's indomitable will to survive quite like Skial. Today, we will be following the rare breeds of the Snowycoast. The match begins and one member of the blue team is already eager to get going. It's the medic. The medic's job is to find a suitable partner before the game begins. Choosing wrong could be the difference between life and death. The doors open and the medic makes his decision. A heavy, a reliable wall of muscle and lead. Except this one seems too timid for this medic's liking. A pyro that isn't afraid of rushing forward could work, but it would seem that this pyro has a different idea in mind. The curtains begin to close on this medic's Uber charge. Stuck with a sniper, our medic has a chance to reflect on his wasted Uber and be glad that he himself wasn't slain. Although the T in TF2 stands for team, many have found the reliance on teammates to be unrealistic. Some TF2 players have learned not to rely on man, but to put faith into the machines instead. Engineers, what they lack in physicality, they make up for with their constructions of war. Their sentry guns scare off any would-be flankers from interfering with the engineers' plans. It is believed that the engineers rely on the guidance from their elder, Uncle Dane, to locate their ancestral spawning grounds. That is why one may find engineer nests in the same place every match. Although these calculating creatures plan out their nests meticulously, they are not immune to the brutality of the Snowycoast, and a very strange creature now has their eyes set on them. This pyro's strategy is quite clear, and in a vacuum, this idea would be madness.
This here is just gonna keep happening.
The chaos of the coast has opened a window for him, though. With the nest destroyed, the path has been opened for the medic and his new powerful allies to march in. It's a herd of heavies, 3 strong, colossal 440-pound bodies somberly waddle in unison to the front line. The sound of their miniguns blares through the Snowycoast. Few things are as deadly as a herd of heavies backed up by a medic, and only a fool would meet them in open combat. And thus, the red team must retreat for the time being. Sometimes in nature, it is the most unexpected creatures that can change the fates, and it is time for David to take down these Goliaths. The pit sniper is an awkward animal. He's no match for his competition in a head-to-head fight. Oftentimes, he goes unnoticed in the chaos of a battle. He is not built for power and is outclassed by his flashier cousin, the try-hard sniper. Although physically he is weak, he is equipped with a powerful deterrent. His piss is as potent as it is lethal, and a coating of urine can be the downfall to even a herd of ravaging heavies. The piss sniper does not live to see victory, but his jar of liquid gold was paramount in dispersing the herd of heavies. The battlefield grows quiet, but in that silence looms a deadly assailant. A specter haunts these lands, and he takes solace in that silence. The Reds have been caught off guard. He has slinked up behind and dealt a killing blow. He is the No Mercy Spy, and his proficiency in killing is only matched by his inability to escape. He's cornered. It's time to utilize his last resort, the trick stab.
No.
Like many other spies before him, this spy's life ends by means of frying pan to the skull. A gruesome death indeed. No other creature on the battlefield is as interesting as the spy, sometimes surviving due to unbelievable luck. The chaos of the coast is a cloak for this animal.
Shall we?
With the ability to sneak up on your enemies, you would think the spy would sit confidently atop the food chain. You would be dead wrong. Although the No Mercy spy was not able to escape, his presence alone drew away the last sentinels of Point 2, and like a moth to a flame, the Blues descended onto the cart and escorted it through the second point. What laid before both teams was an entirely different ecosystem, one of rock and claustrophobic corridors. A new cast of creatures will be discovered in the depths of these caves, creatures who thrive on its constricting tunnels. Snaking through these tunnels at breakneck pace is a horseshoe fly scout, a pesky foe. He is an animal that thrives off of chat binds and flanking his enemies. This scout is about to come face to face with a dangerous beast, a sticky heavy with 2 medics no less. Surely he wouldn't take him on. He is not the only horseshoe fly scout to be taken down by the sticky heavy. The caves of the coast are full of surprises. What may look like a simple hole houses a powerful inhabitant of the snowy coast. Meet the Mole King Heavy.
Run, coward! Tweet, tweet, tweet!
Crawling through the tunnels of Point 3, the Mole King uses the element of surprise and his physical power to demolish his opposition.
I am giant!
Remember me? Yeah, you do.
Only through a concerted effort could Blue hope to take down this royalty of the coast. Above ground, a lethal gift has been bestowed to an unlikely recipient. A Kritz charge has happened upon a horseshoe fly scout, and a most worthy target is ahead of him. To take out 1, let alone 2 medics, would change this game immensely. Surely, he will not fumble this opportunity. The medics live, and worse yet, one has met up with the king himself. In a cruel twist of karma, it is time for Blue to be on the receiving end of a Kritz charge. The king combo rips through the tunnels and hops away, fully satisfied. It would seem that the king combo's efforts were in vain. The Blues seem to effortlessly regroup onto the cart, and now not even the king can stop their momentum. The cart grinds down the tracks, arriving at the heart of Red Base. This will be Red's last stand. Blue won't make it easy on them though. Nearly instantly, the Mole King is met with a barrage of lead. It will take all of his strength to ward off these invaders. Red has done well to secure their spawning grounds. Unfortunately, it is too late. An apex predator has already arrived on the scene. The Flogpack Pyro. Without warning, the Flogpack Pyro descends from the skies. His flog vaporizes any foe before him, and he waits by the red nest for more enemies to disintegrate. Horrified, the Reds scramble, looking for a way to deter such a gruesome creature. It's no use. With the cart inching towards the final point, the Flogpack Pyro has them exactly where he wants them. A small band of Red assembles to put up one last fight. However, it is in vain. The cart has too much momentum, and the vigilant cart pushers will win this day. It would seem that only a miracle could save them now, but then, stepping through the fog of war, perhaps a miracle has appeared. Moving at unseen speeds, the Mole King charges the cart in defiance. Is there time for one last piece of resistance? No. The Mole King lies crushed under a crate. The Reds flee in horror at the ravenous Blue chasing them down. Thus is the bloodthirsty nature of the Snowy Coast. Within these white-covered hills are many diverse creatures, those who rely on others to become stronger. those who rely on their wit to control the lands. We've seen creatures who live and die through deceit, and those who live and die through speed. We've witnessed underdogs, monsters, and most importantly, nobility. Unfortunately though, wildlife like this has come under attack and resides on the doorstep of utter extinction. Machines have infested the many ecosystems of TF2, leaving TF2 nearly uninhabitable. It is up to us to ensure the survival of these noble creatures. Make your voice heard. The louder it rings, the more ears will hear it. If the world knows about this plight, then maybe we can fix TF2. Next time you find yourself in the Snowy Coast, make sure you pay tribute to the Mole King. And as always, thank you for watching.